Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome, as always, to Shabbat Shalom. So pleased that you are here joining us for a great Kabbalat Shabbat service. Special welcome, Brochim Habaim, to all of you who are watching the live stream. I'm Rabbi Matt Berger, joined by our cantorial soloist, Allison Rosoff, and down on the ivories, Joy Katzen-Guthrie. We're going to open our service by singing one of the Psalms. On page 13, you'll find the words of Psalm 96, Let the heavens rejoice, Yismechu Hashamayim. Yamamai, mai, mamai, yamamai, mai, mamai, yamamai, mai, mamai, mai, 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 mamai, yamamai, mai, mamai, yamamai, mai, mamai, yamamai, mai, mamai, mai, 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 Yismechu Hashamayim. It's a gil haret, Yiram hayam, umelo. Yismechu Hashamayim, Nitagel Haaretz, Yiram Hayam, Umelo. Yamamai, mai, mamai, Yamamai, mai, mamai, Yamamai, mai, mamai, mai, 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 Yamamai, mai, mamai, Yamamai, mai, mamai, Yamamai, mai, mamai, mai, 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 Yismechu Hashamayim, Nitagel Haaretz, Yiram Hayam, Umelo. Any ladies who'd like to join us on the beam and help light the Shabbos candles, feel free to come forward. You'll find the words of light these lights right on the screen.
Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahavik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav.
I'll say Yasher Koach, well done to all of our ladies here. Thank you so much for bringing in the light and spirit of Shabbat. A prayer for Israel, if you'll join me, found right on the screen. Avinu she b'shamayim sur Yisrael v'go'alo. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, shield the state of Israel beneath the wings of your love. Shelter it with your canopy of peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Bless the soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces and all who stand guard to protect our people. Keep them from all troubles and injury. Secure freedom for all those held captive by the enemy. May they find strength and courage of heart. We're going to sing Shalom Aleichem now, peace to you angels, Melachim, on 24 to a nice upbeat tune from the Beatles called With a Little Help from My Friend. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharei Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Oh Shalom Shalom Aleichem Oh Shalom Shalom Aleichem Oh Shalom Shalom Aleichem Boakim Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Oh Boakim Boakim Shalom Oh Boakim Boakim Shalom Oh Boakim Boakim Shalom Bakuni Shalom Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sehem l'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Oh, Satan, Satan, Shalom. Oh, Satan, Satan, Shalom. Oh, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. That song will still sound good 500 years from now. We'll continue with the more traditional Chatzi or half Kaddish words of praise, 26.
Yitkadav, yitkadash shemei Rabbah, b'yama divrach yurtei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei de kol beit Yisrael, bagala, bagala, uv'izman kariv, v'imaru, amen. Yeshmei Rabbah mevarach, le'alam u'lalmei amaya, yitbarach, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitma'ar, v'yitroman, v'yitnasei, v'yithador, v'yitale, v'yitala, Shemei de Kudesha B'richu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiran be'ama v'imaru. Amen.
Let's rise now for Shema and its blessings. Lai, 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 lai. be on 31, Ma'ariv Aravim. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Ma'ariv Aravim. On 33, words of love, Ahavat Olam. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works in the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Sing, open up our eyes. Open up our eyes,
teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one, and we will know that you are one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Feel free to be seated. Join us as we chant, You shall love Adonai your God. V'ahavta on 36. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levacha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivta b'beitecha u'blestecha b'derech u'shokmecha u'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot ayadecha v'hayu totafot bein einecha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Let's read words of truth and faith on 39, Emet ve'emunah. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we are taught wherever we stood at Sinai's foot. That wherever we go is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness. There is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together, singing this song that we know so well, our song of freedom, Mi Chamocha. Adonai, Hamocha nega bakodesh, Norantilos, Osefenden, Norantilos, Osefenden. Lechutecha ra'uvanecha, Bokei ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Ze'elianu ve'amru. Adonai, mi hamocha nega bakodesh, Orantihilo, Osefelen, Orantihilo, Osefelen. Praise are you for redeeming Israel, Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Let's sing our song and prayer of shelter on 42, the Hashkivein.
Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim.
Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. The prayers of the Tefillah begin on 46. Let's rise as we ask God to open our lips in praise.
Adonai, sivantai tiftach, ufi agir tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל, אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מחלל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומחיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית מחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לך חיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יעלוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Feel free to be seated. Let's continue on page 55, a prayer for the holiness of Shabbat, that this day fulfills its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh ha-Shabbat. A prayer asking that God's presence always remain with us in Israel and wherever we may dwell. Baruch atah Adonai, ha-Machazir, Shechinato, Litzion. Words of gratitude, hoda'ah, are found on 59. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulchana'eh lehodot. And Allison and Joy will lead us in the singing of Birkat Shalom for peace on 60.
Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon, lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'yinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol heit u'b'chol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam.
We'll turn to our prayer of healing, Mishaberach, God the one who blesses those in need of strength and courage. It's found on 253. We think of those in Israel who are recovering from injuries due to the ongoing conflict in Gaza, as well as the following individuals in our community and beyond: Laura Barnett, George Barnett, Joanne Beeman Fiddleman, Charlie Burke, Hope Brown, Tina Bruns, Larry Kane, Tyler Chang, Heather Felser, Harry Fleisch, Mitchell Freifeld, David Freelander, Judy Galati, Sam Goad, Myron Graff, Maya Herman, Marcia Herman, Don Hirschman, Jim Howard, Kathy Howard, Phyllis King, Alan Klein, Barbara Levin, Jerry Longeridge, Molly Manning, Barbara Randall, Michael Ranzino, Stephanie Ross, Marilyn Satinoff, Angie Sermanis, Jeff Stark, Saul Tave, Grace Tribbiano, Greg Tribbiano, and David Wolstein. If there are any other names to add at this time, feel free.
My father, George Stark. Misheberach Avotenu Mikor Habracha Limotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach Imotenu Mikor Habracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
A stranger once came to town to look for Rubenstein, who served as the synagogue president. "So, which Rubenstein are you looking for?" he was asked. "Oh, that Rubenstein, the quiet one who mumbles all the time. You'll find him downtown. He lives near the shul." Making his way downtown, the stranger asked again. "Ah, yes, Rubenstein," the storekeeper said. "He never pays his bills, always in debt, that man. Sure, you'll find him on Main Street." When the stranger got to Main Street, he knocked on the door of the first house he came to. "Ah, Rubenstein," said the woman who answered the door. "He lives at the end of the block. Not the nicest to his neighbors, by the way. You'll know the house because it's the one that's falling apart and the paint is crumbling." Finally, the stranger caught up with Rubenstein. "You know, it wasn't so easy to find you," he said. "Tell me, why are you president of the synagogue? What could it possibly do for you?" "Well, not much," Rubenstein conceded, "but you know how it is. Everyone likes a little kavod, some honor and respect once in a while." It's true, everyone loves to feel recognized, to know in a good way that they count in the grand scheme of things. Just a week ago, Jews throughout the world started a new book of the Torah that speaks to this very subject, Numbers, or in Hebrew, Bamidbar, meaning in the wilderness. These chapters include multiple censuses, each with a different purpose, as in the image our tech team will show on the screen. Some of them determine the number of soldiers aged 20 through 60 to be available in case of war, while others establish the exact number of Levites, the priestly tribe set aside for religious work. Still others count particular Levite families that are assigned to different tasks. Without a doubt, many people find these words a bit tedious. Then again, others find them fascinating. After all, there's an entire field of Jewish thought called gematria, Hebrew numerology. For instance, in this week's Torah portion, Naso, we learn that the priestly blessing, may God bless you and keep you, includes exactly 60 letters. Regarding this number, our sages teach honey is 1/60th of manna, Shabbat is 1/60th of Olam Haba, the world to come, and dreams are 1/60th of prophecy. That's a nice ring to it. When it comes to biblical counting, we might ask, why was it necessary for Moses to count the Israelites? Surely God knew the exact number of people present at each census. Long ago, a rabbi named Isaac Arama taught this was so Moses would know that each Israelite was not only part of the entire people, but that each person had individual worth. He writes, the Israelites were all equal in stature, yet the stature of each one was different. You may be interested to know that there is, at least in traditional circles, a prohibition against counting Jews. But this wasn't in place in biblical times. Two reasons are given. The first, I'll admit, very superstitious. Namely, counting Jews can lead to calamity upon those who are counted. The culprit is the Ayin Hara, the evil eye. Case in point, in the book of Shmuel and Samuel, none other than King David conducts a census, and almost immediately 70,000 Jews die of the plague. Seems pretty clear-cut. The second refers to divine judgment in the afterlife. The thought is that counting individuals can lead to additional scrutiny in the heavenly court. For instance, if the people of Israel are considered as a group, they'll be more likely to elicit God's kindness, because good people will surely outweigh those who behave badly. But if people are counted one by one, they'll be judged individually, which will elicit God's strict judgment. As we know, counting is inevitable in life. We count our days and years, from birthdays to anniversaries, to the number of years we work at a particular job or in our profession. Our bank statement is an accurate record of counting withdrawals and deposits, and collectively our country takes a census every 10 years, which determine the number of each state's representative in the House, as well as the amount of federal funding allocated to state and local governments. The list goes on and on. And every June, America celebrates Pride Month, lifting and counting the stories of the LGBTQ community, sharing the timeless message that in the end, love wins. In this spirit, we might wonder, did the number of Israelites counted in the Sinai desert truly include everyone present at the time? It's entirely possible that the census was inaccurate. After all, Moses couldn't take on this task alone. Rather, he selected community leaders, to help them with the task. This means that certain people might have been left out, either accidentally or even worse, on purpose. As we know, LGBTQ Jews have historically been excluded from many aspects of Jewish life. First and foremost, because of the unfortunate prohibition found in the book of Leviticus, but also due to societal stigma and outright discrimination. By bringing the issue of LGBTQ Jewish identity to light, we challenge negative stereotypes and create a more accepting and supportive environment for previously marginalized Jews. Thankfully, our Social Action Committee sets the tone for our congregation's embrace of this community. It's also a core element as my work as a rabbi. TAS continues to learn best practices from Keshet, a national organization that works for the full equality of LGBTQ Jews and families in Jewish life. All of us count in so many ways. In Jewish thought, everyone possesses the same amount of human dignity and inherent worth, as we're created b'tselem Elohim, in God's image. And each of us has the same ability to contribute to the world, regardless of our background. No one is worth more than or less than anyone else. And all of us are responsible to be a force for good and blessing, to lift others up when they need our help. As to why the Jews are counted so many times in the Torah, I find one of the more moving explanations shared by Rashi, who wrote about 900 years ago, because B'nai Israel, the children of Israel, are dear to God. God counted them when they were about to leave Egypt. God counted them after the golden calf. And when God's presence rested on the Israelites, with the inauguration of the sanctuary, God counted them yet again. In other words, counting is an act of God's love. One final note, the Hebrew word used for taking a census or counting is si'urosh, which literally means to lift up one's head. Just as God counts the number of stars in the sky and calls each of them by name, our name too is a marker of uniqueness. Grammatically, collective nouns group things together, while proper nouns mark people as individuals. And we usually only name the things that we truly value. It's why one of the cruelest acts of Nazi Germany was to assign Jews numbers, many times inscribed on their skin. If God counts and names each of the stars in the sky, all the more so God counts each of us and lets us know our worth as individuals. For these reasons and more, our ancestors were counted by God in the book of Numbers, because each of us is special and unique, and every one of us is cherished, not only by God, but by our families, those who love us, and fellow congregants. Though Rubenstein, the synagogue president, may have gained stature or kavod in all of the wrong ways, I'd like to think we can find honor and respect by the positive ways we interact with the world. Shabbat Shalom. Any gentlemen here who'd like to join us on the bima and help open the ark? Feel free to come forward. You'll find the words to Aleinu, the adoration, on page 282. We have 3 today.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצות ולא משפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגורלנו ככל המונם ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני נלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Feel free to be seated. And we say Kol HaKavod, all the honor to you for helping us with the Aron Kodesh, the Ark doors. You'll find the Mourner's Kaddish, Kaddish Tome, on page 294 in your prayer books. We note the recent deaths of at least 4 Israeli soldiers in the past 24 hours in combat in Gaza. We also think of families in the period of Shloshim, first 30 days mourning their loved one, as we fondly remember David Chazen, husband of Lisa Chazen, father of Josh Chazen, Judy Cohen, sister of Joan Felser, Babette Schoenfeld, wife of Robert Schoenfeld and mother of Jeremy Schoenfeld, Patty Heitner, mother of Jessica Johnson, and Yaron Lachinsky and Sarah Milgram, the Israeli embassy staff killed in Washington, D.C., and Ron Levine, friend of Steve Koenigsberg. We mark the ArtSite anniversary of passing of loved ones. On the Shabbat, we remember Martha Stessel, David Askin, Jack Barr, Renee Becker, Herbert Brown, Ruben Casillo, Jack Friedman, Betty Friedman, Howard Friedman, Richard Grammatica, Albert Granoff, Seymour Greenbaum, Vega Sarah Gritzhandler Herbstein, David Hadberg, Arnold Jacobs, Beverly Lasser, Sarah Levin, David Kern, Karina Majar, William Rosenblatt, Stanley Rosenblatt, Austin Rothbert, Eleanor Rothschild, Barbara Rudolph, Nathan Shapiro, Stanley Charlotte, Morris Stessel, Sarah Tabb, and Rose Watchell. Are there any other names to add, please? We say Zichronam Livracha, may all of these good people continue to be a blessing in their memories as we rise to offer the words of Kaddish praise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, bi'alma divrach u'reteviam lichmal chutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon v'chayei b'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalau b'zman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivarach le'alam u'lamei al-maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitazar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu, Le'elam mikol birchata b'shirata, tushbichata b'nechelata, da'amiran v'yoma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom gebramav, puya asei shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who causes peace in the heavens cause peace to descend on us, Israel, and throughout the world, as we say, Amen.
V'miru, 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 amen. V'miru, v'miru,
free to be seated. We'll continue with the Shabbat Kiddush, blessing over the fruit of the vine, found on page 5. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzah banu b'shabbat kodsho b'yahava u'bratzot inilanu zikaron l'maaseh bereshit kihu yom tehillah l'mikra'ei kodesh zecher l'tziah Teenagers, we have 2, and they're my kids. Remember how small they were when we first moved here? Not so much now. Lechem min haaretz, we give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer sing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. And now for a president much better than Rubenstein on so many levels, Paula Rosoff. I think that was my first synagogue presidentship.
All right. I thought about that while you were giving that sermon. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Many thanks to Rabbi Matt, Allison, and Joy for a wonderful service, our tech team, Bruce, Melissa, and greeters Barry, Jay, and Steve. Strengthen Israel's defenders by supporting the Golani Brigade. Our brotherhood, in partnership with the Jewish Federation, is raising funds to equip their training gyms. Tomorrow morning, Sisterhood is hosting Heather Berg, founder of Soul Garden Yoga, and also the daughter of our member Miriam Marcus, who will lead us in a deep relaxation yoga nidra meditation. No experience is necessary, and both men and women are welcome. Our annual Pride Shabbat live service celebrating LGBTQ Jews will take place on next Friday, June 13th, with guest speaker Dr. Danny Rosenkrantz from Brave Space Psychology. Our annual temple meeting will take place on Friday evening, June 20th, followed by a complimentary dinner and Shabbat services. Please mark your calendars to be there. On Sunday morning, June 22nd, Brotherhood's book club will discuss Edward Berenson's The Accusation. Due to last year's hurricanes, the temple needs major roof repairs and landscaping services to ensure our second home remains safe. Please donate generously to our Hurricane Fund. You should have all received at least an email notification for this. We're really trying to prepare our property and our building for the upcoming hurricane season. Following services, join us in the social hall for our Onik Shabbat and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, thank you so much. And a cooking challenge for next Friday. Anyone who thinks they can come up with some sort of rainbow nosh. So that could be a cookie, that could be a cupcake, it could be a cake, or it could even be challah to put together. And it's going to be a really fun service, Shabbat Live with a band. Musical selections from groups with at least one LGBTQ musician, Indigo Girls, Queen, Elton John, and new for this year, just wrote it yesterday, David Bowie, one of my favorites. We're going to conclude our service. You'll see it right on the screen. Yehiyu l'ratzon, may the words of our mouths be good to God and good for each of us. Yehiyu l'ratzon, imre fi, egyo libi lefanecha. Yehiyu l'ratzon, imre fi, egyo libi lefanecha. Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi. Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi, Bego Ali, Yehiyu l'ratzon, imre fi, egyo libi lefanecha. Yehiyu l'ratzon, imre fi, egyo Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And for the next 2 weeks, Michelle McNicholas will be our soloist joining us.